There's a widow in sleepy Chester who weeps for her only son. There's a grave by the Pabang River, a grave that the Burmans shun. And there's Subadar Prag Tewari, who tells how the work was done. A Snyder squibbed in the jungle. Somebody laughed and fled, and the men of the first Shikaris picked up their subaltern dead, with a big blue mark on his forehead, and the back blown out of his head. That concludes this chapter of Enid Blyton's third form at Mallory Towers. Tune in next week when we'll delve further into this delightful coming-of-age dramedy. But for now, we've got a Twitch stream. Welcome to Purblind Gamers Short Horror Saturday, all you cool cats and kittens. All you cool cats and catettes? All you cool shahs and shots. That's French, I think. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Jeez, it's the weekend again. Time loses meaning, even when you have a job a couple days a week. But yeah, I know we had problems last Sunday, finding a bug and getting soft locked towards the end of the stream, but I managed to fix it by going back to an earlier save and replaying that part, and we'll be continuing the Hardy Boys game tomorrow. And on Wednesday, of course, starting a new game, since last Wednesday we played a one-off game where we got to beat up poachers. And by beat up, I mean violently blow apart with explosive weapons and run into a giant space flea from nowhere, as the trope goes. Today we're going with something a little more traditional, I assume, for Short Horror Saturday. A couple of quite short horror games made in Unity, of the first-person variety. So, cutting-edge modern. There's so many horror games getting released on, well, I guess itch especially, and plenty of other platforms, so sometimes I try those out, and then other times I play obscure older games, like last week when we played Project Slasher and the audio-only version of TerraTrack's Track of the Vampire. Yes, this promises to be a little more visual than that, as in, this is not an audio-only choose-your-own-adventure. A few things are. And I don't know anything about either of these games, which are Light Switch and Wrong Floor, other than having glanced at the page a couple weeks ago, and when I was calling short horror games to play at some point, and thinking, yes, this looks pretty good. And verifying that they work on my machine and capture in OBS. I do know that about them. That is mildly important. And oh yeah, and the other thing I was going to say was that they ended up canceling the watch party for the show that I'm the office PA for the producing company, so I won't have that tomorrow on account of it's canceled. So I will be streaming at my normal time, which is, I don't know, starting 8 or 9, late. You know me, late night, degenerate. Oh, there's the sun? I didn't notice it had gone down. The sun's a construct. Speaking of darkness, Light Switch. And oh shoot, hold on, since these are full screen games, I almost forgot to open my transparent overlay, which I'll probably need when I don't catch TTS. Who knows? You'd think by 94 streams I would have a system down pretty well. You would be optimistic. Light switch. La la, how the light goes on. Which is part of a song I never actually got around to writing. Let's turn that down a little bit. Or is that too much? I wish there's a way it could sound the same to me as it does to you guys. Let me know if that's good. No graphical settings. That must mean this game is optimized for all systems. Introduction. You are 12 years old. You live in California, USA. Your mom is usually at work, so you are most of the time home alone. It is the 19th of November and outside is raining. You are home alone again. It is almost 10 p.m. Press space to start. Raining? In California? Really? Hey! RDM Havoc, welcome in. It's going alright, thanks. How are you doing? Everybody, please go check out RDM Havoc, who's a great variety streamer and a really nice guy, supportive, active in a lot of communities. And he just did a special stream today where he was, because enough people contributed challenge points, he was playing a hunting game but had to whisper so as not to startle the prey. Yeah, the hunter. Call of the Wild. Not quite as wild as some of the hunting games Havoc plays. But how's your evening going, Havoc? We're just getting started with the first short horror game. Just set in California. Wait, is this game about me? Nah, I'm not 12 years old. I was once. I don't know if Mom left the fire blazing or if I lit it myself. They teach you those things in Boy Scouts. A Rubik's Cube. I get used to being home alone, but I am starting to feel some kind of presence. It is weird. Oops. Where's that phone coming from? Answer the phone. We're working on it. Is it not in this room? Do I have my headphones on backwards again? Oh, I think it's getting louder. Oh. Mom. Hey, please go to sleep, but don't forget to turn out all the lights. Please. I should listen to my mom. Turn out all lights and go to bed. How did the rest of your hunting stream go, Havoc? I caught a good chunk of it. You bagged those 3 different types of deer. Really? It's blurry? Huh. Is it like motion blur? Or just like not very defined graphics? It looks pretty sharp to me. I mean, not, AAA graphics sharp. We like Rubik's Cubes in this household. Good knives. Huh. Weird. Maybe I'm just not noticing it, and it's some stylistic choice. Like a lot of these Unity games do seem to... I shouldn't say a lot, but some of them try to have some kind of filter to make it slightly distorted, I think, or maybe that's just my perception. And lower polygon, so it's fully 3D, but also I don't know what that was. I also don't know why there are that many giant slices of cheese and a washing machine in the bathroom. But hey, I'm going to assume Mom knows what she's doing. So I was kind of looking around because I figure we may need to run through this house rather quickly in the dark at some point. One never knows. Plant. Oh, I can close the doors. I love playing video games on my computer, even if I suck at them. Are we sure this game's not about me? Oh no, when I was 12 I stuck to my Sega Genesis. Totally not about me. Looks like we are almost out of soap. There's the light in the bathroom. Oh well. Mom is acting weird lately. Maybe it's just because of the work. She always works. She should take a break. Okay. Now that we've explored our house, we'll follow Mom's instructions and go to bed. I can't sleep yet. I have to turn off all the lights. Oh. Okay, I guess I missed one. Probably a lamp somewhere. I just didn't realize was on. Oh no. There it is. Wait. This was the bathroom where we couldn't find the lights, and now the lights are on. Okay. Now we can go to bed. Good game. It's short, but... What is happening? A call in the middle of the night? I didn't close that door. He is here. Turn on lights, or turn off lights and go back to sleep. Probably just a crank call. I couldn't tell exactly what that was. Okay, too easy to get turned around in the darkness. Oh, at least you can't turn off the fire. How are the lights on? Should I go investigate or just go back to sleep? Turn off lights and search the house. Not necessarily in that order. Ooh. You know, things do look a little weird, a little, I don't know, ghostlier or less sharply defined. Is it looking blurrier now? There's nothing there. Oh, that one. Right. The phone? Again? Hey, welcome in, Dame Karen. Yeah, it is pleasantly spooky so far. We're a 12-year-old boy, alone at night, and something keeps turning the lights on and calling us. Upstairs. What is happening? I should leave the house and run. Maybe I can alert Mom. She's in her bedroom. I assumed she came home from work. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Oh. The creatures slammed you. You died on the stairs. Mom woke up later and saw your dead body. Ending 3 out of 3. Press space to return to menu. Well, that was abrupt. And short. Yeah, I didn't expect to die so quickly. I guess we'll try it again and see if we can get another ending. Oh, wait. I get used to being home alone, but I'm starting to feel some kind of presence. It is weird. I think when we woke up there was a note on those shelves instead of those shelves. Please go to sleep. Don't forget to turn off all the lights. Love you. Bye. Yeah, that was the 12-year-old writing. Very self-aware writing notes. Leaving it around the house, sort of speculating. Two-prong outlets. Old house. Oh, right. They're knives. Maybe we can grab one later. Maybe those thoughts are really occurring in his head. And, oh. This is weird. There were 3 carrots in the fridge just a few hours ago. My mom left in the morning. How did 1 carrot disappear? A door creaks. You sense a presence behind you, and you hear, what's up, Doc? And you know how the 1 carrot disappeared. Wow, even more cheese than in the bathroom. Plot twist. It's something quite innocuous. We weren't in this room the first playthrough. I guess I didn't explore quite thoroughly enough. Oh, hey, they keep cakes and baked goods in the oven to keep them fresh, just like we do. That is one seriously high bar. Or I am a bit on the small side for a 12-year-old. One of the two. I wonder if the house is slightly different each time you play. It's supposed to. At least that's what my parents always said. I mean, I guess it's the same principle as a bread box. Like, you don't turn the oven on, you just leave it in there. And then we'll turn this off. Yeah, that's probably it. I just haven't. And 12, but I haven't had my growth spurt yet, so. The tables and chairs and bars seem slightly taller. Okay, this is the other door to the kitchen / dining room. Wait. Got all the lights on the first floor. Oh yeah, the same one. I love playing video games on the computer, even though I suck at them. And we're almost out of soap, yes. Time for 40 winks. What is happening? A call in the middle of the night? These telemarketers are getting ruder by the night. He is here. What is happening? Who is here? Also, who is calling? Alright, telemarketers and pranksters. Who's that I could interact with? On the stairway. Nothing, perhaps. Okay, yeah, that note's definitely in a different place. Can't sleep. This kid's got good cursive. How are the lights on? Should I go investigate or just go back to sleep? There it is. This feels so weird. Everything feels so changed in the house. Oh, is it closer to calligraphy than normal cursive? It is pretty nice. Those look pretty nice. I've been told my cursive writing looks different from most people's, but I swear I just, looked at the, archetypal cursive letters they taught us and tried to get it as right as possible without taking too long. So maybe if we go back to sleep, we'll get another bad ending. Or a better ending. Oh. The creature killed you while you were sleeping. Maybe you shouldn't have went back to sleep. Ending 1 out of 3. But if it killed me while I was sleeping, how could I have been awake to see it? Actually, I pretty much never use print. I only write in cursive because it's so much faster. Like when we had the Hollywood Masters series at school and we got to hear famous people come and get interviewed and speak, we weren't allowed to record them or bring in laptops. So I just took detailed notes on paper using my fast cursive. Tricked the school. But yeah, this is quite a bit for a child to have to put up with. I feel like mom should hire a babysitter. Yes, Mom, we know. Go green. Save money. Conservation is God. Electricity is a finite resource. Oh, yeah, like a lot of the forms here in the US require print too. And I'll write letters in cursive, and trust me, if it does not say on the form, you must print, I will not print. Because there are better ways I could spend my time. I need to explore. We know this house. We've lived here before. Hell, we've died here before. We'll just breeze through, make sure all the lights are off. Make a note that Mom needs to buy more soap. And we'll go to bed. I'm trying to think about all that homework we have. I remember being 12. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know Mom works late, but, you know, if you're gonna work late, and there might be creatures wandering through the houses killing children, just hire a babysitter. Or a private security force. But maybe there haven't been monsters wandering through the houses killing children yet. Maybe I'm the first. Whatever turned that light on, it wasn't me. Likewise, whatever turned that light off, it wasn't me. What does that say? Oh, Mom is sleeping in there. Or possibly, she's lying dead bleeding out after the creature eviscerated her. Unless Mom's the creature. No, the mysterious caller definitely said it was a he. Right, you don't want to be the first victim of, a killer or a monster. I mean, maybe there's a little more fame in the history books, but less of a fighting chance. Yes. Turn off the lights and search the house. I mean, have I tried turning them all off and then wandering in the dark? I'd say everything feels so changed in this house. Creature turned on all the lights. That's new. May the devil take your head and brain. So who's writing these notes now? Is the handwriting the same? Is it all in my head? Yeah, I'll just take your head, but take your brain. That's a lot. Lose their minds and eyes. I can only assume it's the creature writing this. Knives. Wait a second. Those aren't knives. Those are carrots. I think. Are there like a bunch of carrots in a dresser drawer? Yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell what color they were. They looked a bit light colored for carrots. Maybe you can't trigger anything until you have turned off the lights. You must. Oh, okay. Upstairs. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mom. You can fend for yourself, but I'm out. You ran out of the house to the nearest police station. You alerted the police, and then they came to investigate your house. They found your mom dead in her bedroom, and no one was there. The good ending? Ending 2 out of 3. Press space to return to the menu. Oh well, so that was the good ending. Or was it? This is a very bleak game. Yeah. It's like either you die, or Mom dies. Moral of the story: it sucks to be a 12-year-old in a house where there's a monster. Yeah. Well, they asked the question, was that the good ending? Maybe the better ending for you was getting killed in your sleep by a creature. The game makes you think about being murdered by monsters. Something I don't know that I want to think about too much. Now we'll change to a different game. A game that's a little more relatable, because it's something we've all experienced. Working in office buildings or living in apartments, we've all gotten off on the wrong floor. And sometimes we never get back on. Yeah, pretty much. There. Is that? Yeah, that registered right. It's not covering up anything. Have my order of sources correct. It's like Sorry, Wrong Number, that classic play and movie. Only instead of a number, it's a floor. Got to be in a stage adaptation of that in high school. That was cool. PYC. I wonder what language PYC is short for. If it is PYC, maybe that's the Cyrillic alphabet. Let's see, huh? Yeah, you would think the 13th floor is the wrong floor, especially if your building omits the 13th floor, as some did for superstitious reasons. It's pretty quiet so far, but I'll turn the volume down a little. Oh. Oh yeah, that's a shaky camera, all right. This is why you need a tripod or a dolly. Let me know if that's too shaky for anyone's tastes. So the premise of this game is you're in a building with multiple floors. Oh, really? Interesting, they highlighted the 13th in red just to let you know it was bad luck. Turn the volume up a little because I hear something. I can't make it out. Maybe it's just supposed to be voices. Better use the elevator. Is this the elevator? Oh, it's coming. Sounds rickety, but looks sturdy enough. You didn't notice that the 13th floor lit up in red instead of white. Yeah, I guess if you're not going there, you wouldn't see it lit up. Uh-oh. We're only halfway. It's gonna be one of those being John Malkovich things. Or one of those faith, hope, and charity things. Ooh. The elevator just left us. Right, I can imagine. You didn't see it lit up before. You didn't have to go to the 13th floor. Yeah, we need Keanu to come rescue us. Need to turn on the elevator generator. And I have a sneaking suspicion that we won't find a Keanu, because when he got the script for this game, his agent said, non-union, short freeware game made in Unity. I can't think that this is going to do a great deal for your career. And so he passed on the role. And I'm thinking of other elevator death scenes. Adrian Messenger comes to mind. Hey, TechLink, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Everybody, please go check out TechLink. Oh, right. Doom 64. You know, I should probably set something up in my chat where I'm like, you know, if you come in, you can go ahead and shout yourself out. And if you... Right, because I was thinking, I remember you saying you used to stream, but you haven't in a long time. I hear mice. Can we pick this up? And we can turn it. What's that? Oh, you're going to be streaming next week. Awesome. There's something on the ground. Let me zoom in. Oh, maybe it's a coaster. What is that? Can we pick it up? Yeah, I don't speak that language. So, I'm not sure what it is. Oh, hey. Welcome in, guys. Oh, thanks so much for the raid. Commodore Z Show. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? Everybody, please go check out Commodore Z Show. I don't think I've seen your streams before. I need to check them out. I have a sneaking suspicion I can guess what system you stream on. Thanks. What are you streaming? Oh, Crusader Kings 3. Is that a turn-based strategy? Oh, no kidding. You got passion into streaming Commodore Z. That's awesome. Everybody, please also go check out our friend Haggard Hessian. Oh, real-time grand strategy. Gotcha. And I feel like I've heard the name before, but I've never gotten into strategy games in a big way. So I haven't played it. Welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro/variety streamer who does quite a bit of horror and mystery games. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Zero Gone Void. I really appreciate it. And you know, it's weird that my text-to-speech told me you guys raided, but I didn't hear the alert. But I heard the follow alert, and when I test the follow or the raid alert, yeah, it works. Darndest thing. Yeah, I know, no alert. That was... I gotta figure out what's up with that, and about a dozen other things. And how did your stream go, Commodore Z Show? Did you make good progress in Crusader Kings? I'll definitely check out your channel. And, right. Some alerts are working, but some aren't. Oh, had you been, like, gone from streaming for a while? Or was it that genre specifically? Welcome in, everybody. We're streaming for Short Horror Saturday. We've been streaming a couple of Unity games, and we just started one called Wrong Floor, which looks pretty interesting so far. Variety streamer, because you can never land on a game. That's funny. I say I'm a variety streamer too, because I do a mixture of retro and new stuff. Oh, really? The raid alerts weren't working for a lot of streamers. Yeah, I wonder if it was. If that's what it was. Although, come to think of it, I've had that problem with the raid alert before, even though the other alerts work fine. We've just started this game. We're in a building, and the elevator took us to the wrong floor after getting caught between floors and then left. And now we have to find our way, we have to find the elevator generator and hopefully restore power. And I'm still trying to learn the controls. Oh, thank you so much, Hessian. I appreciate it. I hope your stream goes well. You'll be streaming more Celeste again tonight? Oh wait, is this a circuit box or something? Oh, Back for Blood with Seeky Wisdom. Yeah, I've seen several people playing that recently. I hope it goes well. It's uncomfortably dark in here. I don't think that's me breathing. Yeah, there's no way to go down there without blocking the lamplight or even see very far down there. Yeah, I know. I hear that dripping noise. I'm guessing it's just water in this dank basement. Whatever that door is, it's locked. Or at least won't open. And the lamp has such a short cord, but I wish there was a way to pick it up. Of course, I suppose I could check there a readme that tells me that it controls? No. I'm just checking the website I got it from to see if it tells you. Oh yeah, the middle mouse button picks up the lamp or something. No. So we'll just have to experiment. Okay, we can at least... Oh, dead body. Okay. Sound of the flies, I'd say it's been there a while. Yeah. I'm just hoping whatever killed that person is not still around. And I hope that's my heartbeat. Oh, okay. That was a flashlight. And now we haven't. Which of course could alert unwanted attention. Wonder whether we can hide. I don't even know what that was. Whether I heard or saw something in the game or what. Yeah, that scared me too. Paula Noel. Yeah. Living shark. I hadn't heard that expression before. That's a fun one. Yep, definitely. Shouldn't be surprised. These games do tend to have jump scares. Still can't use that thing, whatever it is. Is that a button? Attention. Extremely dangerous maniac. Cuts all over the body. Homeless, may hide in abandoned buildings or basements. Police asked for assistance. Hey officers, I think I may have a tip about his location. can be broken with a crowbar. What is that? Oh. Yeah, horror is not really your jam, Paula Noel. Yeah. I personally like it, but this is one of the creepier freeware ones we've played. And I try and do a mixture of different types of horror. Like, some isn't really scary, it's just, kind of fun, like, Halloween stuff. Yeah, maniac on the loose, and we got off on his floor. And I think we're looking for a crowbar, which could also be good to defend ourselves with. See, also, Half-Life. Our maniac likes his beer. Yeah, this game does a good job of making you feel claustrophobic and... Oh shit, that was a human arm. And like, you're limited in what you can see. I think he knows we're here. It's hard to be stealthy. Yeah. Oh man, he straight ripped the door off its hinges. Hey Havoc, welcome back. We're just in the basement with a homicidal maniac who cuts all over the body. And we're hoping to get out. It says... Eurocement.ru. Something about don't get something wet. I don't know how much of this we're supposed to be able to read. Oh, there's another hallway. Designed this building, and specifically this basement. Okay, don't think he noticed us. The code behind the red cabinet. Oh, it's a combination lock. So we have to find a red cabinet. The sound just changed. Okay, he's gone. Another one of these things. Maybe it's a fire hose? I only see in like black and white. So let me know if you guys see a red cabinet. That's the bag of cement. There was a cabinet in the other room. I think there was also a locked door to our right. Corpse. Locked door is still locked. Oh. I'm guessing that's a human heart that was cut out. Is this red? Certainly got red stuff in front of it. Oh, thanks. Then maybe it's behind this. I don't know how we're going to move it. Or any way to see behind it. This was where we found the flashlight. I'm guessing is this cabinet red too? God, would it be a gas if there are multiple red cabinets? Oh boy. Ain't gonna make it easy. Oh. It's a button to switch from first to third person. Yeah, I'm not seeing any codes, so fire extinguisher. There was another cabinet in the room with the mattresses, so maybe it's that one. Oh, right, when I turned the camera. I just remembered it said, like when I was looking at the controls, it said L ? I'm like, oh, maybe L is push and pull. But no, it was switched camera. Yeah, it kind of surprised me too. Yeah. Yet he could be anywhere, because he's wandering around while we're wandering around. This flashlight is weak. That's the wallpaper. What's this? I don't know if this one's red, but can we move this one? Probably not. Hey, Liv Joan Arc, welcome in. How are you? And everybody, please go check out Liv Joan Arc. He streams a lot of Hades and Pokemon and is a good friend of mine. Oh dear, and we've got a redemption for Mr. Cheerglimmer. Okay, hold on just a second. As I think I saw him prowling around here earlier. Thanks for the redemption. Good. Where was he? Hey, Fluff Bomb, are you here? Hold on. What is it this time? Ooh, little friends, it is I, Fluff Bomb Cheerglimmer, the cutest anime kitten since... I don't know, I haven't really done a survey of anime kittens. I think there was one in Sailor Moon or something. There's the bus in My Neighbor Totoro. Oh, and there is the little black kitten from Kiki's Delivery Service. Yeah, I'm cuter than all of them. For one thing, I'm not 50 foot tall and don't have 12 legs and have a bus carved out of me. So I've got that going for me. How is everybody doing? Having an adorably fluffy and happy weekend, I hope. Thanks for the redemption, Liv Joan Arc. You're a peach. So what game is David subjecting you to this time? Oh, more freeware horror games, 'cause David's such a cheapskate. Now, Fluff Bomb, that's really not very nice. I do have expenses, like rent, and like my cat food. Not exactly top shelf, you know? I'm thinking we need to have a discussion about the quality of the fare in this fine establishment. Oh, you thought I was talking about my food? No, I was talking about the games. Like, seriously. Hardy Boys games? Nancy Drew has 50 games, but David, being sexist or something, decides to play one of the only 2 Hardy Boys games. And now he's playing Unity horror games that are free and Russian, I believe. Yeah, just play Fortnite. Everybody loves Fortnite. So what's the plot of this game? Is it anything to write home about? Well, yes, it's got something of a plot. You end up in a basement, and there's a murderous maniac there, and you have to escape. You call that a plot? I call that a premise. You walk into a pitch meeting at any studio in Hollywood, you try and pitch that, they'll laugh you right out of the studio unless you at least have a good central character. Oh, and maybe something to make it a little more high concept. Like, does the maniac sing musical numbers? Fluff Bomb Cheerglimmer likes musical numbers. Oh, 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 my sweet Hortense, she ain't good looking, but she got good sense. Yeah, the 20s were a good time for music. Oh, hey, it's the 20s again. Maybe we'll get some good music. You know what else we might get? Some filet mignon. I'm just dropping some hints here. Well, little friends, if you'll excuse me, I think that I need to walk in a circle for half an hour before I lie down to sleep for 10 minutes. It's one of the ways I spend my day. But if you follow Purblind Gamer, also on Twitter and MySpace, because David's pretentious, I'm sure I'll see you again. And maybe if you put enough pressure on him, he'll get banned from Twitch, and I'll get to stream more happy games for cheerful children in his place. Looking at you, Pajama Sam and Doki Doki Literature Club. 2 peas in a pod right there. And maybe Harvester. Ooh, Harvester had some happy children in it. That must be a children's game. My pleasure, Dame Karen. Hope you all have a good Saturday. Night, night. Sleep tight. Don't let the creeping dread of existential horror bite. In fact, don't let anything bite. Well, Mr. Cheerglimmer was quite cordial today, I must say. Friendly little fellow when you get to know him, but you know, cats can be a little temperamental. He's usually pretty well behaved. Hey, Fluffbomb, we really appreciate your coming by to say hi. And I know that Liv is glad she would. Hey, get out of the fridge! No, get out. The buttermilk is for tomorrow's breakfast. Just. He's giving me a look. Yeah, awkward. You know how cats make it awkward. Anyway. We'll just leave him to his own devices. And look, I don't care as long as you leave enough for my roommate to make pancakes. Just put the dish in the dishwasher when you're done, okay? Okay? No, that's not the dishwasher. That's the kitchen floor. That we'll work on it. Where were we? Ah, yes, we were getting chased by a homicidal maniac in the basement as we tried to move the red cabinet to find the code. Well, thank you, Liv. I appreciate it. What is this? I can't. It looks like a picture of something, but it's really dark. It's like one of those Mark Rothko paintings where it looks black, but you can tell there are slight variations in the light and dark. We're okay. We're okay. On the bright side, we know he doesn't want to kill us instantly. Wow. No, that was quite alarming. Very effective jump scare. Teach me to use the flashlight instead of bumbling around in darkness. We're still no closer to moving this. Yeah, no, mine too. That That was a very good scare. And they didn't even make it super loud, which I'm glad. They didn't even need to. That was quite enough. We're looking for either. Whew. Right, we did see a heart in this game, and it did look dead. Good one, Dame Karen. As for all we know, he moved the red cabinets around, made the space his own. Oh wait, is that a picture? Maybe that is a picture of him, it's just so dark. Yes, hopefully that's not. Your heart. This was right. Too many places it can be. This is still locked. Yeah. Oh, and there's the heart now. Still fresh. I mean, I think it's a human heart. It's something. Oh, there's something else. Can't crouch and look under it. The heart was too big to be yours. Oh well. Maybe it's like the Grinch's heart, and it grew 3 sizes that day. Just a fire extinguisher. I'm definitely not seeing any codes. I mean, I should. Ornate crowbars. I wonder if I should look more closely at that bag of cement, see if that had numbers. So that wasn't behind a cabinet. My understanding is there are only 3 cabinets, and all of them are red. Or at least these 2 are. The crowbar was lying on the shelves. Oh, the room with the 1 cabinet. It did look bloody. Yeah, You kind of do need heart. Your heart. Wasn't there a song about that? You gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. When you're terrified out of your wits, that's when the beating should start. You gotta have heart. Is that... Apparently our homeless maniac not only enjoys beer, he likes a good cigar, too. There's the cement. And what if... It's got numbers, alright. Let's see how... I mean, it's pitch dark in here. Why would he be banging on the door? That sounded like the door opened. Tools. Oh, yeah, I totally understand. Wow, 6 a.m. where you live. That's... Wow, very early or very late. There are 4 numbers. Behind the red cabinet. I mean, it sounded like he was opening that door. Yeah, no, I totally understand if you need to get some rest. And hopefully this game doesn't contribute to preventing you from getting rest. Yep. Our maniacal friend has this habit of going behind locked doors and then smashing them off their hinges, is my understanding. What is going on here? Is there something in the air? I can barely see a thing. It's all fuzzy. Okay, it's just in that one room. Must be something with the light. But I'm guessing there's something important in here. Just a chair. Nah, I couldn't see anything. I wonder if we're just supposed to wander around to trigger more scares and randomness. fair chance. That swinging camera, though. I don't know that I should be running, but... At this point, I figure he's gonna find me, he's gonna find me. Besides, if this were really me, I'd be panicking. Oh, that startled me. Oh, Paula Noel, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Guess we've got to go back this way. Not that I particularly want to. That's just a bowl of some kind of food. I won't speculate on what it is. There's still no way to move those red cabinets, or any of the cabinets. It's just weird that in the fuzzy room with the chair, there was nothing that I could see. Maybe there's no set of 4 numbers that jumps out at me from that. Trying to reconnoiter without going in, since it seems a little less distorted and fuzzy from the outside. We gotta figure out where the code is. There's that door that's locked says tools, so I'm guessing that's where we'll find the crowbar. Code behind the red cabinet. And go to... Yeah. I just have to go to each cabinet and... I don't know, try everything. There's limited controls. That's just my shadow. Strange piece of plywood. Definitely all I can see are flowers. Doesn't look like it's moving at all. So... yeah, it did say behind. No, nothing. Unless... nah. Okay, my money is on it being one of the other two. And when we go to bed, as soon as we figure out how to move one, that door will get smashed in and we'll get to hear him prowling around. There were a number on this. But I'm not seeing one. So... don't see anything inside this one either. Actually, there may be something inside it, but it doesn't look like numbers. Oh, in the cabinet? I don't know. It did look like something round, and it seemed too big to be an eyeball, but it kind of looked a little like that, so maybe. I mean, we know this guy doesn't necessarily keep people in one piece. now I feel like I've tried just about everything. Now I can't see anything that resembles a combination. And I can't push it. You know, I may see if I can find a walkthrough or hint online. I know this is a short game, but I'm pretty well stumped. Okay. There aren't. That's the thing with the new games, the short games. A lot of the walkthroughs are just YouTube videos. So, I kind of prefer textual walkthroughs because it's easier to skim through them. Yeah, I think this is right about, or close to the part of the game that we're at. Okay, I see. It's very carefully hidden. And frankly, I'm glad I looked it up because I wouldn't have been able to see that. It's... There it is. It's on a piece of paper on the floor or something. $19.90. Code, yes. I'll bet he knows we found it. I'll bet he's just waiting to lunge out at us. I wonder where he gets batteries for his flashlight. Wait. Now it's through this door, right? Just type it in. No. Wait. Okay. Here's the arrow keys. Boy, screwdrivers. Saw. Yes, let's take the saw. No, okay. I don't know if that's him or the pipes or what. I'm sure he'll hear us once we start ripping through the wood with a crowbar. Oh. No surprise. Generator? Maybe that was enough. Oh. He's going to jump out, isn't he? Close. Oh. Oh, hey, we didn't die. Always a good day. Well, that was a pretty effective horror game. Definitely got me with some of the jump scares and had a good atmosphere and a good claustrophobic feeling. And even if the ending was a little more cheerful than the first game we played, it still had me feeling pretty on edge at the very end, just like knowing at any moment he could jump out and terrify us and kill us. But then we made it, and we left him to his own devices down there, and we never took an elevator again for the rest of our lives. That's how I interpret it anyway. Yeah, I guess that about wraps it up. Those were the 2 games I had planned for Short Horror Saturday. And as usual, games that are anticipated to take 15 or 20 minutes each managed to take me more than 90 minutes between them. Of course, a certain cat wouldn't stop running his mouth, so that may have had something to do with it. But before we find somebody to raid, I'm going to tell you what I've got coming up. And for those of you who are new and came in with the raid, which I really do appreciate, and thank you for that, Commodore. Is it Commodore Z Show? I really appreciate it. You can feel free to follow me here, and I also have a Twitter and a MySpace. And I usually stream Sunday evenings, Wednesday evenings, and Saturday late afternoons. Which half the time end up going into the evenings. So tomorrow we'll be playing the Hardy Boys, The Hidden Theft, which I got partway through. You think you can scare me? I've got traumatized by an elevator. Elevators can be a little disturbing. There's a reason there are horror movies made about them. We were partway through Hardy Boys, The Hidden Theft last Sunday, and then found a bug and got soft-locked from completing it. But I went back and found a way around it, which actually didn't take too long, so we should be able to continue tomorrow. Then Wednesday, I was going to start a longer game, but I got the Combat remake, which I'd wanted to stream, actually working on Windows 10, so maybe I'll just play that. I think that's a one-stream sort of game. And, oh right, and tomorrow, the watch party I was going to have for the TV show got cancelled, so I will be streaming at the normal time instead of earlier. And then next, yes, that's it. Went for Sunday and Wednesday, and then next Saturday, I don't know what I'll do for Short Horror Saturday. I always, or often, decide and then change my mind a few times before I actually get to the point of streaming. But I do have some other games, both old and new, that I want to play that are short horror games, and maybe we'll try for something more retro and less first person next week. If you guys could hang out whilst we raid somebody, I'd really appreciate it. Let me see who's online. And hey, Unity did make my computer run noisy and hot and slow down a little, but it didn't crash stream, so that's always a good thing. Let's see, we've got... Oh yeah, both Haggard Hessian and CQ Wisdom, who are both friends of ours, are streaming Back 4 Blood. Maybe we should go ahead and raid them. I don't know what Back 4 Blood is exactly, but I've seen people streaming it, and it seems like the fourth in a series. Because, why else would it have the letter 4 in the title? That's just logic. It appears to be a first-person horror game. I'd say that's rather appropriate. don't know that it's a horror game. It's certainly first person, and the title makes one think it is. But yeah, thank you again, everybody who came by and everyone who chatted or lurked or hung out with the raid. I really appreciate it. Oh, my pleasure. I enjoy streaming, and I'm, glad when people are able to come by. I hope I see you guys again. I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I hope to see you whenever you're able to come by, and everybody has a good night and enjoys the rest of your weekend, and doesn't have horrible nightmares about light switches and elevators, or just creatures and maniacs killing you, or heck, no nightmares in general. So, yeah, everybody say hi to Seeky Wisdom and Haggard Hessian, and I'll hope to see you guys again soon.